Hello once again, this is Trevor at Monster Hobbies, and today we're going to be looking at another book that came into our collection here. This is the Advanced Dungeons & Dragons 2nd Edition Player's Handbook. And this came out about 1989, and I believe it was not really used very much, because the person that owned this collection, I think they spent most of their gaming time in 1st Edition Dungeons & Dragons, so these books were hardly touched. However, as you can see, looking at the cover, there are no marks around the edges. Usually something gets scuffed off a little bit right here, but that may have been, when they actually printed this. There's a little bit on the corners, but hardly anything. The pages have yellowed along the edges, but that's because that was kind of paper they used back in the day, and it tended to oxidize. But as you can see, the cover is in perfect shape. The crease along here, there's, well, if you look at the microscopic level, there's a little bit of chipping there, but it's nothing. This is in excellent condition, same as on the back. It's got the original prices printed on there, but of course, markets change and things go up, considering this is a 40-something-year-old book. As we open it inside, you can see that this is all nice and clean. I'll just back the camera up. Gives us a little more room here. Opening up here, there are no names or anybody's, phone numbers written in this. You can see yellowing along the edges. It's moving inward toward the center of the pages. Still, it is in really excellent shape. Let's see if we can find a copyright date in here. 1989 TSR. So there it is right there. Don't know if you saw that, but okay, and it's got a foreword for AD&D Part 2. Now I'll just move my hand here to the back. We'll flip this way. So we've got a Beyond the Game. There's a index in the back, character tables. Now this one, a lot of these books got damaged by somebody's water pipe exploding, but this one was spared it, so that's excellent. Again, it's in really good condition for the vintage. There's some character tables, spell indexes, wonderful artwork again. We have blue and black. So yeah, some really good stuff going on. 5th edition or 5th level spells for priests. 3rd class priests, wizard spells. And luckily there are no pencil marks in here like there were in the AD&D first edition books that we have, where somebody was, circling what their character can do. So like I imagine, this book was never really used that much in gameplay. Here's some wonderful color artwork. This is when Dungeons & Dragons started to get a full color palette, because the original Dungeons & Dragons, of course, was all black and white art. And we got the blue art in here. It's really good stuff. But basically, you get the idea of just how nice this book is. No coffee marks, nothing. Unlike some of the other ones in our collection. So again, some really cool nostalgic items. How many of you played 2nd edition back in the day? Let us know. And what was your character? Do you remember? Take a look at this. Some orcs invading a castle. Looks pretty good. Unless you own that castle, then it's not. Anyway, some humor. Humor, we need more of that in the world, especially now. But overall, again, really nice stuff going on. Look at the knights leaving the castle. Or the knight, I guess. I thought that was a helmet. It's just a shield, so it's not a guy behind him. There we go, questing knights. We have our wizard casting a spell. Must have gone wrong because everyone in the background is laughing at him. Yeah, really neat stuff in here. So overall, there is our player's handbook. Now, one other part about this is if we look at the corner edges of the book, you'll notice that they are both going straight out and square. So like I was saying, this never saw the heavy slam downs of constant play with second edition Dungeons and Dragons. So this is basically almost like what you would expect if you pulled it off the shelf and stuck it in your basement for 35 years or however long, 40 years. So this book is available down at Monster Hobbies. Don't forget to check us out online as well as in person. Online is www.monster-hobbies.ca. Look under our role-playing section, which will be on the left-hand side of the screen. If you want to visit us in person, we are located at Bay Number 1, 127 3rd Avenue Southwest in downtown High River, Alberta, Canada. Thanks very much for watching, and again, like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.